Alright, y'all gotta excuse my lighting. Every outlet in my room just went out, so I have like no juice in my little studio room here. So yeah, I have to use natural lighting like I did old school. But you know, sometimes old school is necessary. Reason for this video, y'all. I just want to admit that I was partially wrong about something. I made a video about a few weeks ago about the Hodge twins, calling them out for being the coons of the year. And I want to say that I'm partially wrong on that, because even though they are coons, they are runner-ups for the coon of the year. Runner-up, very close second. Let me tell you who takes the top prize. Yes, the coon himself. Sam Jackson character from Django Unchained. Yes, the Officer Tatum is the coon of the year. You're the coon of the year. Officer Tatum is, as of right now, the absolute worst. I would say Jesse Lee Peterson, but I think half the time he's a joke. I think he's like mentally slow anyway, so he almost doesn't count. Officer Tatum looks like me. He even talks like a brother. Like, you know, you have some of those conservative brothers that talk real proper like this and just real trying to get acceptance from white people. Officer Tatum sounds like he could be from my area, okay? He sounds like he grew up around black people and shit, so he knows what the deal is. But he's a former cop, so I guess he has a cop mentality. This tragedy that happened with George Floyd, terrible, man, terrible. And I'm just happy that I did my part to help put it out there. You know, damn the views that I get, you know, so I just want people to see that, and I want that story out, man. I want those officers exposed, and I just want to say that I'm glad my little contribution did help, because those officers were arrested, but now they need to get locked under the fucking jail or death, which is my personal choice for them. Death. Slow death. Have a knee on their fucking neck, alright? So, as I go to see what a lot of these coons have to say, the Hodge twins, surprisingly, was like, well, it was bad. Like, the Hodge twins did not defend the officer's actions. They did not say that George wasn't a saint and none of that shit. It was just straight up wrong. And they even went as far as to say that they would have attacked the officers, which goes against what the Hodge twins preach, that if you go after an officer, you get dealt with. All right, like, well, what they like to say, stupid games get you stupid prizes. So that kind of goes against what the Hodge twins preach, but at least they show that they have somewhat of a heart. They have somewhat of a heart, like the Grinch, the little heart that kind of grew a little bit. The Hodge twins went from this to, yeah, the heart is not that flaccid anymore. It's a little, it's getting there a little bit, but they're still coons. Don't get me wrong. Like, them niggas are still, they cut off, all right, but they have somewhat of a heart. And I'm pretty sure that their cult following will drink the Kool-Aid and be like, yeah, it was wrong. But I guarantee if the Hodge twins say, well, he was resisting, yeah, he was resisting. I thought the whole point of conservatism, if that's even a word, is to think for yourselves. But whatever the Hodge twins say, they say, yeah. And whatever they say no, they'd be like, that's right, fuck them. Anyways, Hodge twins at least said that it was wrong. Cool. Officer Tatum could not help himself. Officer Tatum, the Officer Tatum, I think his name is Brandon or whatever. Your mother should have swallowed you. Better yet, nah, your father should have shot you in a damn napkin, crumpled that shit up, and then Kobe in the trash. The Officer Tatum had the balls to at first say that it was fucked up what happened to George Floyd, but then he couldn't help himself. Well, he resisted. Matter of fact, okay, I'm just going to show you what he said.
I said, I don't think it was right. They put his knee on his neck. And it's not right for you to resist arrest. So you got what was coming to you, and that officer finna get what was coming to him. And I tell you, young man, young woman out there, if you don't resist arrest, you don't die.
Really? Well, Officer Tatum. Okay, sellout Uncle Tom Coon, piece of shit. I got something for you. Check this shit out.
You don't have a right to detain me, do you?
don't resist, you don't die. Who does that apply to, bruh? I guess that only applies to us, right? But you'll never acknowledge that. You spend all your time defending Whitey, okay? And you also spend your time, if something does happen to a black man, you go through your Inspector Gadget, your Magnum PI mode, and you dig and dig and dig and do extensive research. Aha, I found this on him. Aha, I found that on him. Yeah, this person did da-da-da-da. Philando Castile, nope, he did not have a concealed weapon license. Ah, he was wrong. He was wrong. I would have hated to be somebody in that town when he was an officer, because I'm pretty sure he was the worst officer. I'm pretty sure he was this nigga from Boys in the Hood. I guarantee he was that guy. I bet Officer Tatum, when he was a cop, was harder on black people more than anybody. And then when white man comes up, white woman comes up, he's on his tippy toes and, hey, how are you? All right, have a good day, sir. Alrighty, come here, you dumb, dirty nigga. Like, dude. Ice Cube made that song Be True to the Game. That was based off of you, nigga. The Officer Tatum. I bet you would put a knee on somebody's neck that looked like you. So Officer Tatum, congratulations. You are the coon of the year. That's all I got, y'all. I'm out.